Hi everyone, it's Joy and I'm here with a special video. I'm going to be sharing what products I actually received from Garay, which some of you may know if you've been reading my blog and following Instagram. I've actually recently been asked to join his team, which is called Make Amazing, and it truly is amazing. I've been on holidays and I came home to 3 wonderful boxes of goodies. Extremely spoilt and very gracious and honoured to actually join this team. So I just wanted to take you through a line that Richard actually created for Spellbinders, which is called Celebrations. Now it's Celebrations 1 and 2. So I'm going to show you the products that actually have been sent to me so that I can start going ahead and creating wonderful projects for you to all look at. So let's jump in because there's a lot to get through. This is in no order and no order of Celebrations 1 and 2. I'll have all the links down below and you can check those out. So starting out with the embellishments, as you can see here is a beautiful pack of twine, and it's got obviously a natural colour. There's a pink, there's a blue and a green. These are puffy stickers, whether you can actually see very well there. So they're really nice to be able to add to your creations. The next up is a wonderful thick washi tape, and I'll just open that for you so you can have a look. Oh, it's tough. Okay, so it's really nice and wide as you can see here, and beautiful colours of the rainbow. The next up are called Silk Lusters, and these are kind of like mists, I suppose, but not really mists. They're sort of like, it looks like a nail polish to be honest, but you can flick the colour onto your projects and these will be really fun, and they've got a bit of a shimmer to them, so what I believe. So this one is called Citron and this one is called Cool Caribbean. So that's those two. Okay, so the small dies. This one is called Thank You and Love, or All You I should say, I think it's called. So there's some word dies. This one is a rosette bloom, so you can obviously create it into a little flower. Enhanced banners, so it's really fun. It's got some texture on that banner. And treat toppers, so you can add these to little cakes and party cakes and fun little things. Okay, so that's that one. So onto the pierced dies. Now I love pierced dies and I also love stitch dies, so these are going to be one of my favourite go-tos. Pierced rectangles, pierced squares, pierced stars, pierced hearts and pierced circles, and I'll just go up close so you can actually see the piercing. So super fun. The next one are just random background and other dies. So we have some fun tags. Banner Trio, and I'll just get up close so you can actually see the detail in these dies. This one's a super fun one. Confetti plate. Pierced word bubbles, so that's another pierced one. Fringed garland, now this would be super fun to create with. Create a cone, so basically you fold it over and it creates a cone and you can actually put fun objects in it, like Halloween or Christmas or something like that. And fun filled rings. The next lot is stamps and dies, so these basically coordinate with the stamps within the set, and the die will obviously cut around the stamped image. So this one's called Sweet Treats, Just Because, and Sunny Days. Love that song. On to some stamp sets. We have a cute coffee set here, cup for 2, brush strokes, many words, so there's some great sentiments on there to put on your cards or other creations. My friend, and this doily, which is just stunning, so I can't wait to play with that one. Next we have some embossing folders, and this one's called Fabric Weave, and it's got a really unique weave to it and a new unique sort of look. So whether you can pick that up in the camera there. This one is called Framed Canvas, and as you can see it actually gives a dot effect, and then it's got a framed inlay bit. So basically that's the stamps and dies and all those sorts of things. So I'll just get them out of my road so I can move on to the next lot. Pop them on the floor. So next I'm going to move on to some ink pads. And boy, do I have to move some ink pads to be able to store all these now. So I've got Delightful Daisy, Captivating Coral, Audacious Orange, Cotton Candy, Pixie Play, Luscious Lime, Lovely Lavender, Pretty Plum, Golden Glow, Cool Caribbean, Sea Spray, Berry Black, and Totally Tangerine. I told you, I've been sport. So basically these ink pads, I'm just having a quick read across them. They're both pigment and dye inks into one ink pad, so that'll be really fun to try these out. So quite interesting to see whether you can emboss with them or not. I haven't, as I said, personally used these before. As you can see, they're all wrapped up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving my opinion on these, and hopefully you guys will love as well and maybe rush out and get yourself some. So they're the ink pads. Now we move on to, it's basically cardstock, and we also move on to pattern paper. So this is a sorted solids 24 sheet paper pack. So I'll quickly open them just so you can have a quick look at the colours. But pretty much they match the inks. So as you can see here, and it's not a bad texture. It's got a texture on, I should say. But also the thickness isn't too bad. I'd sort of be more inclined to say they're a bit more of the paper feel. And sort of a bit heavier than like standard size cardstock, I suppose. Like your basic cardstock. So it's quite good quality. So greens and greens. Not really showing up too well in my camera, unfortunately, but they really are beautifully bright in real life. And my camera keeps blaring out, so I apologise for that. Anyway, get me back in focus. Okay, sorry about that. I'll get back in focus. So there's the yellow, there's blues, and there's purple. So we'll get that out because it's not really focusing too well. But as I said, I'll have all the links down below and on my blog as well, so you'll be able to check them all out. So next thing I got was 3 paper packs, and these are the paper lines in this collection, and this one is called Special Occasion Prints. So beautiful love hearts, and then on the back you've got a lovely forever, so it'd be great for weddings and anniversaries. So there's actually, wow, there's 4 in each one. So there's a bit of a chevron and a nice plaid on the back. Real masculine feel, so that's really cool. And then a nice dot. And then we've got ink splatters. That's really fun piece of paper. And then purple stars. So anyone loves purple, this would be right up your alley. Then we've got a green polka dot, and it's really not showing up in my camera, I apologise, but it's a very nice lime green. And then we have another chevron type look on the back. Fun party balloons, and then a nice chain link sort of look to the back. So that's in the first pack. Oh, and I'm not going to open this one. This one's the assorted solids as well, as you can see here. This is the 12 by 12 feature, and the other one is the 8.5 by 11. Okay, so the last paper pack, it's obviously the Celebrations print. So this is obviously the original from what I can gather in the Celebrations line. And I'll just scrub that out. Okay, so there's a fun sun rays kind of feature, and then a nice orange dot. And once again in this pack there's 4 sheets per pattern. This is a fun sort of, you can separate these and cut them all up. And a nice purple. A nice banner, fun that you could cut these out and add them to your card. A green chevron. Some confetti, which looks really cool, and a nice little polka dot. And the doily, which is matching obviously the stamp set that I showed you before. And then a nice gingham on the back. And then the last one is fun clouds and a nice blue stripe. So basically that's all I have to show for you in the collections. I was meant to do a bit of an unboxing kind of feature for you, but sadly I was going to take photographs and then at the last minute changed my mind. So hence it's all out of the box. It was all ready to go except I hadn't unsealed anything. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing all the fun collections from Celebrations 1 and 2. Remember that you can always pop over to Richard Garay's blog and check everything out over there. There's heaps and heaps of tutorials, and there's fun things to look at always, and our new team will be bringing you many fabulous projects along the way. So thanks for popping in today, and I look forward to bringing you more projects in the future. Okay, thanks.